after waking up, mesmerized by your breathing, how you're holding up. Remember the day we first met and the love we found. Dancing in the darkness, I won't let you run. In your arms, I can't get close enough. When you're around, I get butterflies.
Sorry about that, let's get everybody. I have a video. I have something downloaded.
I should give you credit, waiting by the phone. I miss you, but this time I know the feeling. You want me and I'm happy to be waiting. When the light is out, nowhere to be found. I just close the
get my other
door,
mic
go
set up because I can hear it. That's so many technical problems today. It's on wheel. Nearly tipped you over. Didn't know that you were carrying a similar one, but all the pain blew away like a bolt spray in the sun. In your arms, I can't get close enough. When you're around, I've got butterflies that never stop. And I know that I'm the only one. I should give you credit, waiting by the phone. I miss you, but this time I know the feeling. You want me and I'm happy to be waiting. When the light is out, nowhere to be found. I'll just lock the door and go for Hopefully,
close
things
around,
are better.
close
Wow, yeah.
around, close around, close around. By the time you get me some sun, close around, close around.
I'm not very
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better.
I think the song gave it up.
I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. Don't hide it. I don't fit into you.
As you can see today that I'm carrying on with the picture that we did last stream from the Colouring Heavens Cutesy Christmas Special for 2020 colouring book, and we started this. What's done so far is what we did in the last stream, and we're going to be carrying this on again today. I had a really good, like, what's the word, balance between my voice and the music and everything last stream, and this stream my voice is really quiet, all the music's really quiet, and I cannot get a good balance, and it's frustrating as hell. I'm sorry if you can hear fireworks, they've been going on for nights and nights. But obviously, with it being Saturday, it's probably the because people are obviously off work for the weekend. But I'm going to carry on with this bird stand because I've got to finish off the actual stand pole first, and then we will... What is going on here? And then we will probably move on to the little girl's coat or the dog. And I have the colours here of what I used last time. I'll just undo my pencil sharpener so it's all fresh and ready. Excuse my horrible nails, I need to repaint them. But obviously, as you know, if you're a crafter, there is never a good time to paint your nails because you're always using your hands. So having wet nails for ages is inconvenient. But let me give the brown a sharpen. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the dark brown. I just need to finish off a bit of the dark brown that's added to the bottom. I actually dropped my pencil sharpener not long ago and it broke, and ever since it's been so difficult to sharpen anything. It literally just smashed into a million pieces.
this time around, why am I so curious? So curious, so curious. So curious, so curious. Your friends have told me just to give you time. Weekends are passing by like everything is fine. I know this is so delusional. I have lost my grip, but I don't wanna be alone. I keep looking at my phone, but you never call me. And then I see you on the street, said your heart just skipped a beat, and that you miss me. It's always the same story with you, but I just cannot refuse you. I'm sad after this time around, that you leave me with this rush. Why am I so curious? If I know that it's gonna end. So curious, so curious. I don't know, why do I even care? I don't know, why do I love you? I don't know, why do I even care? I don't know, why do
And then we'll go back over a bit darker with the lighter brown, and then I'm going to go in with the cream and mix it all together.
I don't know, why do I love you? I'm recklessly drawn to you somehow, but you leave me with this rush. Why am I so curious? If I know that it's gonna end. So curious, so curious. So curious, so curious.
I'm going to go in it with the cream on this kind of like little lighter bit here and blend it together.
Said you needed a break,
But I'll be going back in with the light brown again and go over the top of this a little bit. I just think it's a bit nicer to mix the colours together than the white would be, because I don't want it quite as bright as the white, and the cream
Cause it's always been you
goes well with the brown, I think.
Give me one more try. This is messing with my mind. Not gonna lie, but I'll give you the space so
It
you
mixes
can
quite well
figure
together.
this out. I've been losing sleep and it won't get better.
This light's flickering, and I need to measure them because I got a phone stand and it's got like a ring light on it where the phone attaches to it, and I didn't get it that long ago, and the light's flickering on it constantly and it's really frustrating. But it's the best light I have to do my stream with, so can't really change it for another one that I have anyway until for now. I don't have any other lights really that's good for this. The main light isn't bright enough on the direct part that you're looking at.
We're like everyone else, we have our ups and downs. It is not just one mistake that made you think about what life can be like without me in it. I still thought it'd be you and I until we die, but I'll give you the space so you can figure this out. I've been losing sleep and it won't get better. I can't get my mind off of you. Days go by and I can't help but wonder if you think about me too. Don't Don't you just hate it, being away from someone you just wanna hold on to? It's driving me crazy, tired of waiting. I really hate being away from you. Don't you just hate it, being away from someone you just
Constantly breaking pencils.
it's driving me crazy, tired of waiting. I really hate being away from you.
Can we work it out?
I've been doing a lot with work this past week or two because obviously it's coming up to the Christmas period and Black Friday and everything's starting to pick up, and I do have a lot of videos filmed and a lot of videos to film to put up on my YouTube channel. I just haven't got round to editing them yet and uploading, but I promise there is a lot ready. I just haven't really had the time. It's a busy time of year. But I guess with the UK lockdown for the second time, I'll have plenty of time. Oh, missed a bit. That should be the bird stand done.
I have crossed the line, but no, not just me. I'm feeling something that goes beyond us. Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take.
I'll probably go back in later and just add a bit darker to the stand part because I am quite aware that the top of it is a lot darker than the stand, but it's fine for now. So I'm going to move on. I was going to do her coat in red to be like Santa, but then I'm thinking that maybe to do it purple matching her bow, or maybe do it pink just to make it girly and not exactly the same as Santa. So I'm going to look through my pencils and see what colours we have.
I think it's time to speak. I have crossed the line, but no, not just me.
I also have the Colouring Challenge Inktober 2020 Colouring Heaven colouring book ready to do a flip through video of, and that is the book that we're going to be moving to next, I think, after we've done this picture, because there's a lot of colouring challenges in there that you can take part in and do, such as using certain colours or just colouring, doing dots, things like that. So I would quite like to give some of those a go. So I think we're going to move on to that next. I feel like I'm missing some pink pencils out here. I am. Found him.
You know that I'ma keep it cool. With you I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us two, playing around without a clue. On the edge, leaning out. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you.
can't decide whether to go with these two or these two. Decision. I'm thinking these two. This one, perfect. So that's what we're going to do her outfit in. I'm kind of wanting to work through this piece quite quick now that the other books come. I always get like this. This is why I don't get all my pictures finished, because I get too excited about a new book and want to move on. It's a bad habit.
California, the sun is always shining bright. People are smiling, making plans, hiding behind their shades, and you're doing the same. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby, I bet you're cold without me. Even when it's 90 degrees, without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake. 'Cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm at night. No, I bet you're cold without me. You're so damn cold. It never rains in California.
So I'm just following where there's like the lighter sections on the grayscale with the lighter pink, and I'm probably going to be going in and mixing white in with this near the end, because after I've put this down I'm going to go in with the dark and then the medium pink, and once I've got the colours down where I want them to be, I'm going to lighten this pink up in the lighter areas with the white.
Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake. 'Cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm at night. No, I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby,
I want to go in with a medium pink, because I think I was going to go in with the darker pink, but I think I'm literally going to add that pink in the really, really dark places, and I'll just press harder with this medium pink in the other sections. So I don't want it to be too much of a dark pink.
You're cold. You're so damn cold. It never rains in California.
sun is always shining right.
Mistletoe call. I love this artwork though, it's really, really good. And I love this type of grayscale. Not too dark, not too
You're
light.
like a ghost in my mind. I can't escape you. I need to believe it was right letting you go. 'Cause you are like a ghost in my mind. I wanna escape you, but I do not believe it was right letting you go. I can't stand the thought of losing you. Tell me, do you think of me too? 'Cause every song just reminds me of you and it kills me. No, it was a mistake letting you go. 'Cause every song just
Okay, so
reminds me
I'm going to add the darkest pink now to the bits that are really, really dark.
you're still here the way
Hi Kelly, welcome to the stream today. How are you doing?
I'm seeing your face in my dreams. I can't escape you. Like a movie on repeat, the scenes just go on. I'm hearing your voice in my dreams. I wanna escape you. I really think I made a big mistake. I want you to know I can't stand the thought of losing you. Tell me, do you think of me too? 'Cause every song just reminds me.
Oh, that's good to hear. I'm doing well, thank you. It's been really busy time of year. I meant to do the second part of this page a lot sooner than what I have done. I think it's been about a week.
Don't tell me it's over now.
How's work been?
Don't tell me it's over now. Don't tell me it's over now. Don't tell me it's over. 'Cause every song just reminds me of you and it kills me. No, it was a mistake letting you go. 'Cause every song just reminds me of you and it kills me. No, it was a mistake letting you go. 'Cause every song just reminds me of you and it breaks my heart. You're still here though we're apart.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall.
Been busy. I bet it gets really busy this time of the year. Everyone's going to be Black Friday shopping and Christmas shopping soon. This is in the polychromos and we've gone with light purple pink, which is 128, fuchsia 123, and pink carmine 127. I decided to go with pinks instead of reds for her little Christmas outfit. She was going to be Santa, but now she's a girl version of Santa.
Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Look Lay my troubles to rest.
I'm going to go back in with the second layer of all the colours now, and then I'm going to add the white on top of the lighter part. Oh, thank you. One sec. Michael, come back. Sorry about that, my partner's just brought me a lovely cup of tea and he's bringing me dinner in a sec, so what I'll be doing is, I'll still stream, I'll just turn my microphone off so you don't have to listen to me munching away on my dinner. But this is a really cool cup that I actually got him a while back. I don't know if I'm about to show it. It's basically a Walking Dead cup, and there's some like zombie hands on the side, and they light up when the cup's hot. They're not visible when the cup's cold. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, so it's, if you don't hear me in a little while, it's because I'm eating my dinner while colouring. Let's get back to this. So medium pink, no, light pink next. I thought it was pretty cool. I'll be able to show you better once I've drank the tea out of it. But we love The Walking Dead. It's one of our favourite shows. We've watched it all, like, well, nearly all the way through. We never seem to make it to the last series, but we've watched it almost all the way through about 3 or 4 times now, because every time a new season comes out, we start all the way from the beginning, just because I like it so much. And it actually took us ages to watch Fear the Walking Dead. I don't know why, but since watching that, I've really got into it, and I can't wait to watch the newest season. I actually almost like Fear the Walking Dead more than the normal Walking Dead. I don't even know if that's allowed to be said, but I really, really enjoyed Fear the Walking Dead. I'm going to turn the music down a bit, it's being a bit loud. Oh, have you not watched it? Yeah, I don't think I've heard anybody that's seen it not like it. Are you into any like horror zombie stuff? If so, you have to watch it, it's so good. But if not, then maybe give it a miss. It does have some pretty scary, gory zombie scenes. There's actually a lot of sad scenes as well. Sometimes I don't like seeing some of it because you know what's coming or you can guess what's coming and it's so sad. But they always have some really shocking scenes as well that you don't see coming, and there's a few of them that's kind of shocked me and Michael a lot, and we're like, oh my god, how could they do that? Oh yeah, you should definitely give it a go if you don't mind watching that kind of thing. It's really good, and there's a lot of them now. So you'll have a lot to watch if you get into it. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Who is that again? I recognise his name. Is he the guy that plays the baddie in it? I don't know his real name. He's been in a few different horror films if it's who I'm thinking of. I think it is who I'm thinking of, because a lot of women do like him. He is pretty good looking, to be fair. He's not bad. I'm trying to think what his name is in it. I don't know why I can't remember. Oh, Negan. Negan's his name in the Walking Dead. And apparently as well at the beginning, he auditioned for the main character, Rick. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, apparently he auditioned for the part of Rick, like the main character, so he would have been in it all the way through. And Rick actually applied for the bad guy, Negan's part, but the obviously like the directors or whoever chose them the other way around, and it actually worked out really well. I think they definitely played who they should have played. Michael, can you push my door too, please? Thank you, just because my microphone will pick up your telly. Yeah, thank you. This has made this picture so much easier with the grayscale. I love it. But yeah, I know a lot of people that like Negan. When I used to work in the office, they used to talk about him all the time. But he played the bad guy really well. He was actually really scary. Do you have any grayscale books to recommend? Because I've got a couple, but not many, really.
You take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah. I think I need a minute to figure out
Not long finished watching that other horror program as well. There was a Haunting of Hill House, and then there was the Haunting of Bly Manor. And I've just watched Bly Manor, and it was actually really good. But I did love Haunted of Hill House. I've watched that about 3 times now. It was really scary. For a TV programme, it's scarier than most horror films I've seen. Cutesy by Jade and Ruth Sanderson has grayscale. Ooh, I have to look them up. I do have a couple of the Jade Summer grayscales, and they are really good. Then I have one other grayscale, which is, I think it's something like in like forests and fairy doors and things, but I can't remember what it's called. I have been meaning to look for some more, so I'll definitely have a look at what you've mentioned. It's really good for them. Yeah.
Nothing more to say, let's just waste away. Sometimes is all we need. A bitter truth to face,
Michael.
not that innocent.
4.
Know what we did.
Love him.
I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kinda toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Oh, it's toxic, babe. Yeah, yeah. It's toxic, babe.
So warm in here. I thought it's supposed to be nearly December. Ooh, I'm gonna look. I don't think I've heard of that person. Kaneko Inkusa.
Okay.
I'll look them up after the stream. It's a bit awkward at the minute.
No one could say
I'll definitely look them up. You'd have to let me know when it comes what you think of it.
a lie that die with the night. You and I, we got our differences. Yeah. I thought we were more alike than unlike.
I've started looking for PDFs on Etsy and things. So I always forget to look on there. I always just straight away look on Amazon and eBay at books, but there's a whole load of artists on Etsy, isn't there? Loads of them. And they're pretty cheap too, some of them. You have to excuse the fireworks. There's so many going off all the time.
We speak, but oh nothing. We run our separate ways. Do you ever think about me?
It's literally like fireworks season now. They end up going off all the way until probably like way past New Year, because around here they seem to do them for Halloween, do them all the way up to Bonfire Night, do them all the way up to Christmas, and then they do them for Christmas and for New Year. So I don't know, it's going to be fireworks for a long time. I used to do a lot of fireworks when I was younger and go to bonfire parties and things, but I just, as I've got older, I've seen it as a waste of money. I'd rather just spend my money on other things, because you kind of just, you're literally lighting money on fire and letting it go up in the air. That's how I see it. But I'm probably just being boring. When I have children, I'll probably make more of an effort. Create space paper. I've heard of a lot of people talk about create space paper, but I've got no idea what that is. So I don't even know what to compare it to here. I don't even know if they sell it in the UK, do they? I don't know. But that is the good thing about buying the PDFs, isn't it? You can print it on whatever paper you like. I got some of craft paper not long ago, the brown paper, because I've always wanted to give it a go colouring on there, because it seems colours stand out a lot more, and I actually really like it. The pencils end up being quite waxy and smooth and seem to just mush together, and it was quite nice to do. And I printed out some like black outline pictures off Google onto them so that I could just practice colouring them, and I quite liked it. This is taking quite a few layers to get rid of the grit of the paper showing through, because I don't like leaving the little white dots shine through. And it's just taking quite a few layers to get through that right now. Amazon paper. I would say I'll give it a try, but I don't think I want to with the bad reviews I've heard of it. Yeah, I'd love to try the grey paper as well. I know you can get them in pads, like the tanned tone and the grey tone. They're quite expensive in the actual like notebooks, but if you just buy the tan paper on its own, it seems a lot cheaper than getting it in a pad version. Because I just got them off Amazon and it was quite cheap, the craft paper just on its own. And then it's also a bit easier, I feel, than colouring in a book or a notepad, because you can move it about wherever and you don't have to fold it over, and then you can store it in a folder. Almost done with the hat. We can move on to the body. I've seen quite a few people finish this page already. Quite a few pages in the book. Some people are real fast at colouring. I feel like I'm really slow. It takes me ages. But I am looking forward to moving on to the next one. Oh, thank you so much. I was going to ask you if your book's arrived yet, but I remember you said it can take quite a while to get to you. That's the same with me and my planner stuff, because I signed up to somebody called Simply Gilded, and she's based in America, and she does really cute stationery and planner items. And so each month, I'm always, well, I feel like I'm always the last ones to receive it. Not turned out too bad. It's going to be pretty pink in your face when it's done, which I wanted it to be. I don't know if I told you, did you notice the Inktober book that they released? Because I didn't even know about it until I went on the Facebook page and saw it, and it's arrived. I'll show you. So I always have a problem of starting a page but then finding another page or book and getting really excited to start another one, so I don't end up finishing my pages. So I'm really trying to finish this Christmas page before I move on to this book. And inside it, it's got a load of, because I didn't really know what to expect and what it really was, but it's actually got a load of colouring challenges to do. And these images are from all different artists that created the images by doing a it's called Jade Parker created Inktober in 2009, and it was a challenge to improve his inking skills and good drawing habits. And so artists all over the world have took part in his Inktober challenge and created imaginative drawings created from like challenges. So through the book it's filled with all of those. Because when I looked through the book initially, I was like, oh, it's loads of different artists. What theme is this book? Because I didn't really have a theme. But at the front and at the back, there's like colouring challenge prompts for you to try. To try, so it suggests like starting up doing paging here with just using dots, or doing the autumn palette, or flipping your book all the way around, doing crosshatch, colouring with your left hand, and then at the back there's some more. But yeah, if you're interested in this book, I think it's still on their website, and I'll show you what the images look like so that you can see if you want it as well. But I thought it was a bit weird. I'm sure I haven't seen them mention it really. I just saw like a random little post and I was like, what's that book? I don't remember seeing that. But I thought it might be quite a fun book to try all different techniques and styles all the way through that you probably wouldn't normally try. But there's lots of different themes and styles all the way through. And it says to just pick a colouring challenge and then pick your page, so it's not a set challenge to a set page, you can just pick which one you want to use for which like challenge. I'd quite like to give the pointers in the go where you just colour it with dots, and the crosshatch one too. I've never tried either of those before. But all of these images are created from prompts, so that was like prompt dragon, and then they had another prompt dragon, bait, enchanted. So all of these images are done by doing the Inktober challenge, which I thought was pretty cool. Poisonous, enchanted, that's cute. So I thought it was pretty cute, so I don't know if you're interested, but I thought I'd talk about that just in case you didn't notice it, because I know that I didn't. I'm going to be doing a flip through on YouTube properly, but I'm going to be doing a page in there once I've finished this Christmas one. So I'm trying to get this Christmas page finished so that I can move on to it. You know, crosshatch? That's so cool. I don't know why, but I never like seem to do anything that's creative or outside my comfort zone, but I really want to try and start doing. I just never think of it for some reason. Right, please excuse me if I go quiet now. I'm going to be turning my microphone off so that I can eat my food, but I'll be back on the microphone as soon as I've eaten it. I'll still be colouring in the background, I just didn't want you to hear me munching away on my food.
Don't take it personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on high. baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Hey. Taking just don't be and live my life. Don't take it personal. We just building. It's my season. Lay foundation. Make a name for generations. Please and make a then take a break or a little vacation and chasing blues away. Hey, hey. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning or look like you always be working. Soaking the moments you live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Oh baby, baby.
like you're feeling sorry. Don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry, 'cause you're not feeling sorry. Hey, hey, don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry. It's your fault. Now toss the soul. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that. You're not feeling sorry. It's your fault. Now toss the soul. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Oh, devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Shoulder, eh.
I like to move real close after waking up, mesmerized by your breathing, how you're holding on. Remember the day we first met and the love we found, dancing in the darkness, I won't let you run. In your arms I can't get close enough, when you're around I get butterflies that never stop. And I know that you're the only one, I should give you credit, waiting by the phone. I miss you, but this time I know the feeling. You want me and I'm happy to be waiting. When the light is out, nowhere to be found, I'll just close the door and go for a closer run.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. I have some tasty chicken wraps that Michael made with sweet chili sauce and a bit of cheese.
I approached you with the loaded gun, didn't know that you were carrying a
I really love these pinks. I don't think I've used these pinks before.
In your arms I can't get close enough, when you're around I've got butterflies that never stop. And I know that I'm the only one, I should give you credit, waiting by the phone. I miss you, but this time I know the feeling. You want me and I'm happy to be waiting.
Really getting there with her outfit.
Nowhere to be found, I'll just lock the door and go for a closer
I don't know what I'm going to do with the white fluff because obviously this probably should be white, but maybe I'll do it with the really light greys. Or, because what I was going to do is, because I didn't know what to do about the background, I didn't know to add one in, I can't draw, I didn't know what colour to do or anything, so I decided what I was going to do is, I haven't used these stickles before, and I've got the crystal colour, so it's basically just really glittery, and I was going to dot it in the background to make it a bit like snow. So I could do like a really little layer of this, like colour it in a little bit with the greys and shading, and then do a little, I don't know, a bit of glitter on top or something. Now, I was thinking about adding a bit of glitter on top of things to make it look like snow had settled on it anyway. Yeah, just a little shading with light grey, that's what I was thinking. Because like, you can see that it needs shading. Yes, we need to do that. because I could do the white snow with just the normal like Signo gel pens that I use, but the page is white anyway, so it wouldn't really show up very well. That's why I was going to use these, and it was just a good excuse to use it anyway because I've got it and I haven't used it yet. I might have to start collecting these stickers and get some more, because this is the first one I got because I saw somebody else using it. I can't remember what they was using it to do, and I wanted to know what they were like because I've heard about them and never tried them, and it wasn't very expensive at all, so I thought let's get one and we'll give it a go at some point, and I think the time has come. I think that's a good idea. We'll do it then, Kelly. We'll do it. Well, I'll give it a go anyway. Do you have any stickles? If so, what do you use them on? Do you just use them to add effects a bit like gel pens? I'm not sure on the drying time on them either, so I'll probably do it right at the end and just leave my book open all night. Non-settling? Non-settling? What does that mean? Of course, the first colour I chose had to be the super glittery one. It drew me in with its sparkles. Fairy things! What a good idea. I didn't think about that. Yay! I've got so many more things I can use it on. It looks like there's quite a lot too, so it probably lasts quite a while, to be fair. Yeah, it'll dry by morning hopefully then, won't it? I'll try and get a nice picture up on Instagram and Facebook once I have finished the page. Try and show the dry stickles glitter. I always struggle with that though, I'm so bad at taking pictures. I can never get good angles that show off glitter and gel pens and things that I use. Because I have these other things that I really like to use, and they're like Faber-Castell Pitt pens. And I've got, excuse my manky nails, I need to redo them. And I've got quite a lot of these. Let me get all the colours. That's just about the colours I've got anyway, they probably keep looking. So there's quite a few of them and they are quite good. I enjoy using them. These are 1.5. But what I found was that the jelly rolls actually ended up looking a lot better than these, because these went down a lot easier and I felt like there was a lot less see-through, and I've ended up collecting quite a lot of jelly roll pens because of this. And I've been using them in a lot of my drawings lately because they do so many colours. I'd like to get the whole collection at some point. I started with the white jelly rolls. I didn't actually like those that much because I prefer the Signo gel pens for the white highlights. I did use the Posca pens, but I don't get on with them very well. I feel like they're too clumpy and weird. But I didn't find these very good as highlights, but the colours I found were a lot nicer. And I also ended up getting one where it's just pure glitter, so you can use this to go over the top of your colours and just add glitter to the top of it. But I do prefer the jelly rolls to these, but I'm still going to be collecting these because they'll come in good for something. I don't actually know. It's in a different language. Maximum light fastness, India ink, acid free. Doesn't really say. It doesn't say. As you can see there, I've done it on the lid like a bit. They are quite good. They are quite good. I can't remember the reason why I didn't like them. There was definitely a reason. I think they might have been a little bit see-through at some point, because I prefer sometimes to completely go over the lines when I use them, like the black lines. And so the jelly rolls are really good for that. They go over the lines. Yeah, are you the same with Posca? Because I know a lot of people rave about Posca pens, and they probably are good for some people, but I just really don't get on with them. I've got the white Posca and the black Posca, and I've actually recently got some pink Poscas. I've got like a coral pink and then a glitter pink, which are quite nice. So they've actually been quite good for colouring things in, but the white Posca to do as highlight, I just never got on with, because it either would like colour and then like leave gaps, or I'd have to go over it and then it would be all lumpy, because obviously it's a paint pen. But I enjoyed using the black Posca pen when I was doing a blackout background. That actually worked really well. Maybe it's just the white Posca that I don't really get on with. Yeah, maybe check out the Pit pens. I got them on Amazon. Just bought them individually, like I just collected the colours over time. I'll use them on something and let you see what they're like. What can we use them on this? I'll do it on his scarf, the dog scarf, the lines and their boots or something, and then I'll show you what they're like. They're not totally bad. I really can't remember the reason why I didn't like them. I'll get a piece of paper, actually, probably be the easiest thing to do, and I'll do like a, what do you call it, like a swatch.
I was strong for your sake, but it made my heart dry. 'Cause it's always been you and I. Give me one more try. This is messing with my mind. Not gonna lie, but I'll give you the space so you can figure this out. I've been losing sleep and it won't get better. I can't get my mind off of you. Days go by and I can't help but wonder if you think about me too. Don't you just hate it, being away from someone you just wanna hold on to? It's driving me crazy, tired of waiting. I really hate being away from you. We're like everyone else, we have our ups and downs.
Let's do a little swatch session.
It is not just one mistake that made you think about.
Oh, I'll have to check those out. I don't think I've come across those before. Pentel Jewel Metallic Chocolates. So this is the pink glitter Posca pen that I got. So it's got glitter in the lids, but this is quite see-through, so I don't recommend doing it to cover something up.
It's driving me crazy, tired of waiting. I really hate being away from you.
But this is a lot nicer to use than the white ones, I think, because it's not too clumpy.
It's driving me crazy, tired of waiting. I really hate being away from you.
You can just about see the glitter there. I have to keep focusing the camera each time I get closer and further away. Focus!
Can we work it out? Only time will tell.
And then the coral pink.
'Cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you.
So this one's not glittery, but I just really liked the colour of it.
Work it out.
But anyway, let's move on to the pit pens.
Why do you keep telling me nothing? But I know all your flaws, at least they say something.
Something that I have got.
To connect with you three.
I didn't know this was Pentel brand actually, that you was just on about. But I've got a Pentel Sparkle Pop gel pen. I've only got one of them in purple. And it's really sparkly and I love it.
Feeling something that goes beyond us. Can we work it out?
It's so glittery.
Time will tell. It's gonna take a lot. 'Cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you. I've tried and I failed. So can we work it out? Yeah. Only time will
Okay.
tell.
Pit Artist
I
Pen.
love you and I know all your colors. And I guess 'cause of that I can think of no others. Yeah, I need you to breathe without
I'll swatch them all and then bring it closer.
what is on your mind. I think it's time to speak. I have crossed the line, but no, not
So basically, I guess just like
feeling something
metallic
goes beyond us.
pens, like metallic marker pens.
Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot. 'Cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you. I've tried and I failed. So can we work it out? Yeah. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Work it out. No, I know what is on your mind. I think it's time to speak.
Some of them are more shiny than others, but like with the green, it's struggling to see it properly. But with the green, like I feel like the sparkles take away from the colour and it's made it look more gold in some lights.
Only time will tell. It's gonna
They're not bad for going through either. But I really like these. The nibs are obviously a lot thinner. The nibs on the Pit Pens I think are quite thick, but they are the 1.5. I don't know if you can get them smaller, I've never looked. I feel like there's more glitter in these jelly rolls, like the jelly roll metallic. I don't know if you'll see this one. So glittery. But I feel like the reliability of these as well, when you put them down on the paper, are really good because there's always a good flow of ink coming out of them. I use these quite often on my images. Probably got some more, but it's just good for now. So glittery, I love it. But as you know, that they do loads of different jelly rolls, don't they? You get like the metallic, the glittery, and the neon, the normal. But that one you can add on top of like your colouring pages, and it will just add glitter to your colour that's already down. I don't know if you can see it with that green, it's almost gold. But I hope you enjoyed the little swatch. It's probably not the best swatch, but yeah. Why not? I've been meaning to do a little YouTube video on all the different mediums that I've got, to just go through them and just talk about them in more depth. It's quite a good one, isn't it, to add on top of your colours. But they're all quite expensive if you want to collect them all, but getting them individually is just a perfect way of doing it, I think, if you don't want to buy it all at once, just to build up your collection of colours over time. Because you can just pick and choose your favourites that way as well.
Smiling, making plans, hiding behind their shades, and you're doing the same. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire.
I have some pastels to use, and I've never ever used pastels, and I'm really nervous to give them a go, but I need to get around to doing it. I have a bit of a craft shed outside, and I think I'm going to do a little YouTube video of using them for the first time, because I'd like to use them for backgrounds at least on some of my images, and I've seen other people use them. Well, I've had them quite a while now, so I think it's time I just bucked up the courage to use them. But I need to actually get a setting spray because I have seen online that you should really use one if you want your image to stay on that page.
If the sky would open up, you're staying home, you don't get it. You always used to love the rain, but LA changed you. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where your heart is fire. But baby, I bet you're cold without me.
Do you find them quite easy or are they difficult?
Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed.
No flowers, nothing's wrong, not as fire. Ooh, you trip without me.
You're so damn cold. I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where your heart is fire. But baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake. 'Cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm and I know. I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. It never rains in California. The sun is always shining right.
Do you have any tips on what I should do? I can imagine you probably don't need to use a lot, do you? At once. But I feel like a lot might go far. I think it's the fact that it can make quite a mess is what's putting me off, because I feel like I'm going to mess my work up.
Like a ghost in my mind, I can't escape you. I need to believe it was right, letting you go. 'Cause you are like a ghost in my mind. I wanna escape you, but I do not believe it was right, letting you go. I can't stand the thought of losing you. Tell me, do you think of me too? 'Cause every song just reminds me of you and it kills me. No, it was a mistake letting you go. 'Cause every song just reminds me of you and it breaks my heart. You're still here though we're apart. Seeing your face in my dreams, I can't escape you. Like a movie on repeat, the scenes just go on. I'm hearing your voice in my dreams. I wanna escape you. I really think I made a big mistake. I want you to know I can't stand the thought of losing.
I need to learn that when I'm mumbling to the songs, I'm hearing the songs in the delay that you're hearing it in, because what you hear is a little bit delayed to what's actually happening. So when I'm like mumbling to songs, it's not when it's actually playing on the video.
Don't tell me it's over now. Don't tell me it's over now. Don't tell me it's over now. Don't tell me it's over. 'Cause every song just reminds me of you and it kills me. No, it was a mistake letting you go. 'Cause every song just reminds me of you and it kills me. No, it was a mistake letting you go, 'cause every song just reminds me of you and it breaks my heart. You're still here though we're apart.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go.
I have got the worst toothache I've ever had. So annoying. And this is not the time to go to dentists. The majority of our dentists are closed apart from emergencies.
Make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out. So try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. Sitting like
They're horrible, aren't they? I've been using some clove oil because my mum used to use that on her teeth, but it tastes disgusting and it burns, but it does numb your mouth a little bit. What doesn't help is it's on both sides, so I can't eat on either side. Like, it's just like I can't eat on one side to ease the pain of the other. So every time I eat, it just sets both sides off. We've had nothing but problems with our teeth since we went to our last dentist, so I don't want to go back to him, so I need to sign up to a new dentist. But the dentists near us don't have any space, and other dentists are really, really expensive, and they're only accepting emergencies. But this is getting to the point where it's going to be an emergency because my gum's swollen and it just so sore every day now.
Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes.
It's horrible, isn't it? Because what do you do if you can't afford to go to dentist? You just have to kind of put up with toothache or let your teeth fall out. It's just so expensive, especially at the minute when people are struggling already to make ends meet with the lockdowns and everything happening. We're in a second lockdown now. You can struggle to afford a dentist because it's not really a priority over bills.
They say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see
It took me so long tonight just to colour her outfit.
beauty.
Not getting anywhere fast with this picture.
I know I don't yet know trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too.
Is it not covered under your insurance? That's crazy. So you got to pay your health insurance and that. Ours isn't covered with the NHS either. They do certain teeth stuff under the NHS, but I think it's like select things that's covered under the NHS. Other stuff isn't.
Just close your eyes and know beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it.
Oh, thank you.
Just you when you say
It's coming along.
that beauty lives in me.
What project have you been working on recently?
It's gonna take some time to get there. I don't care. I'm in for the fight. It's gonna take some time, but I know that beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too. Beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say beauty lives in me too.
I feel like the hat came out a lot better than what our outfit's doing so far. We really need to add more dark.
But I'm breaking my habit 'cause you turn me on to my heart's desire. Now I'm dying to let you know what I feel is some kind of wonderful, some kind of magical woman. My love's for real. I need to show you right now. Take a look at me now. I can't explain for the life of me what you did to me when I met you last summer. You set me free, you believed in me. Now you're here with me and we're walking on cloud nine. Why
You give me life.
to live without your love? It's like I've been waiting around for you. Why did you take so long to come to me? Maybe you were waiting around for me.
I'm so glad none of you can see my face right now because I have total concentration face on. It's not a good face. Hey Link, good to hear from you. Sassy following. I feel like I've heard of her before. on Facebook. I'll have to look her up after the stream. I can't remember where I've heard of her before. Probably it is on Facebook. Because sometimes I get free colouring pages come through on my emails. She has cute pictures. Let me have a look.
I'll be yours if you let me hold you tight. But I don't know if you let me in. Yeah. I know you had your heart broken one too many times, and now it's hard for you to open up. They have been cruel to you.
Oh yeah, they are
Things they
cute.
don't mean, they have been rude to you.
I don't actually think I have come across her before. I don't know why I'm not going to maybe I've heard people talking about her before. Time to follow.
Let me show you what love is and why it's beautiful. Just put your body on top of
Oh, it's just brought up loads of other people that do colouring on Facebook.
it's other girls who have no shame. No, I die for you.
Yeah, she has some nice images. I like it.
Saying
Followed on Patreon and Etsy. I really like that one that she's got, the autumn one with the cute pumpkin house and the rabbit in front of it. So it's like a little red riding hood rabbit or mouse, whatever it is. It's so cute. I like that one. I bet you like the nice little town colouring books then, if you like her style. I've got a lot of the nice little town colouring books and I love them. And she's got the cute mouse style, the little villages. Eyes on the ocean.
I know it don't show.
Yeah, Tatiana Bergamo, whatever you say. Yeah, she's got some really nice, cute images and books. Maria Payne. I've just come across Maria Payne on Facebook. She's got some cool stuff. Ooh, I like it. Oh, Maria Payne. Actually, she's not an artist, I don't think. She colours in pictures. I thought I recognised the pictures because it's from Hannah Carlson. I was about to say she's got the same style as Hannah Carlson and she's coloured pictures from Hannah Carlson.
there's nothing to be broken. Hear this moment. Don't let me think back. Give me what I need. Just
Oh, I've just gained a load of new Facebook follows. Colouring people. We'll check them out properly later. Oh, I don't know who that is either. I'll have a look at her after too. I have to make a list on the stream. All the stuff I need to look at after. The Colouring Heaven's a good way to find new artists as well, isn't it? Because I found a couple that I've really liked from seeing their styles in the books and then ended up following them as artists. Oh, is it? There isn't a line there for the edge of her arm, so I'm just guessing from where the fur finishes.
times. Another drink and I'll go anywhere. The way you smile, like a flash in the universe. You are illuminating. I don't really care about the people in the bar line. I don't really mind all the woo girls doing stage dives. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you were saying, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh, baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. everything is roses. When you're next to,
It's supposed to be for about a month. I think it ends on like the 11th of December or something like that. But even after then, the country's going back into where they're being sectioned depending on the severity of it in each area. I think everyone thinks it's going to be extended longer than that. But apparently there were riots in London yesterday after they announced the lockdown. It is weird though, the second lockdown. It doesn't really make sense because there's all sorts of silly stuff that's still allowed that seems to just go against it. Like kids are still allowed at school, you're allowed to go to university, you're allowed to go to the park and meet a friend, but they can't come round your house, which I just think is a bit stupid because, like, what's the point in going out and being able to meet people in the park and sit on a bench and have your lunch, it says, but you can't have somebody around your house, do you know what I mean? Like, you're still met with that person. I can't remember some of the other stuff that I just think is really weird. But if there's a second lockdown because of the bad rates, the rates have gone, apparently the rates are worse than they were the first time it happened. I don't think I'd feel comfortable with my child going to school. So why are they still allowed at school? I know that they need an education, but it was managed at home last time. If the stats are worse, why are they allowed to school this time? Kids can still pass it to each other, so what is that all about? It's weird. I understand why he's put it off for so long, because everybody kicked off the first time it happened, and it's obviously affected the it's affected businesses. They've had to close down. It's affected the, what's the word, like the money situation in the whole country. I can't remember the word is for it. The economy, that's it. It's affected the economy massively. There's just a lot of bad things that happened from it, but that's all stuff that I guess can be recovered, whereas people's lives can't. But they were saying that they predict, because obviously there's already loads of people are going to be going to hospital because of winter, because I used to work at the hospital and they used to close down all of the clinics that would run and make every single clinic a fracture clinic because of all the people falling over on the ice and obviously having fractures, and as opposed to just having one fracture clinic. So obviously there's already a load of people that always go to hospital during winter anyway, and then they say that the coronavirus is going to make everything a lot worse in the winter, and they're saying that it's going to come to a point where healthcare providers are going to have to choose who lives and who doesn't, because there's not going to be enough staff, there's not going to be enough equipment to share, and it's pretty scary. Have they put you on lockdown, or are you going to be going on lockdown, do you think, anytime soon? It is sad, it's scary, it's sad. It must feel horrible knowing that you've got equipment that they've had to take off somebody else just because you might be younger than them, or you might have less health complications than them, so you've got more chance of surviving the virus than they have, so you get the equipment. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's going to come down to. But somebody that I know, one of my just somebody quite close, well not quite close, but I can't, it's like somebody that my partner knows quite well, a friend, and it was a really close friend of my brother, actually passed away from it only last week, and he's younger than me, so he's probably, I think he's about 24. It's really shocking.
We speak, but oh nothing. We run our separate ways. Do you ever think about me, or are you busy with someone else? You and I, we got our differences.
But people can be blamed for a lot of it though, because they get too bored, so they just don't want to do lockdown anymore, or they don't want to quarantine because they can't be bothered, or they want to see their friends because they've gone too long without seeing them. Where it's just like, surely you'd rather see your friends in the future than not see anybody ever again, do you know what I mean?
Everything is great inside this narrow maze. Everything has lost its taste.
What's the stats like where you are now? Are the stats getting any better, or are they getting worse?
Months of rain and chest pain. Heavy breathing, stay insane. Now grab my hand. Months of rain and chest pain. Tell me what's the plan.
And I think one of the new rules as well is that all pubs and restaurants have got to be closed, apart from for takeaways and deliveries. But it's just like, well, people can still pass the virus through touching your food, or when you go and collect your takeaway, that's still people coming in and out of the restaurant that's probably going to sit down while they're waiting or something, that on a chair that's probably not going to be wiped every single time someone sits on it. With how easy that this virus spreads, it's just things that just don't necessarily need to be done. Like, we haven't had a takeaway ever since this all happened at the beginning of the year. We haven't, and we used to love our Chinese takeaways, but we haven't had a single takeaway. And all our post that we get goes into like cabinets that we've got on like at least a 3-day quarantine. Whether that makes a difference or not, I don't know, but the post has been touched by multiple people, and it's just better than taking the risk. Increasing every day. Yeah, it's scary, isn't it? I think it's really uncomfortable to have to wear it all day. Like some people are moaning that, oh, when I go out I've got to put a mask on and wear it. But then when you're walking around a shop, like people like you have got to wear it all day, every day at work, it must feel horrible because it does get sweaty in them. It makes you itch. They're not the most comfortable. Bless you. At least you're protecting the elderly and the vulnerable. And yourself. That's her little coat done with the pink. It's really bright pink, I really like it. Yeah, my mum sent me a picture the other day of when she went to work. She works at Superstore. She had this funny mask on. It was like I can't really explain it. It was like a funny mouth on the mask. Right, what should I do next? Oh, thank you so much. It's all down to the grayscale. Try and get my pencils. I've got myself stuck. Right. Let's put them back. I've had to put these really thick bits of foam in between these because I can't really show it on camera, it's too bulky, but otherwise the pencils, they bang together and I was scared that it was breaking the leads because they literally would like smash together, especially when you lift a layer and then like drop it. Right, I'm going to go for a light red for the birdies' chests, and then I'm going to get some browns out, I think, for their bodies. India red, I think I'll go for that. Maybe this colour. Try that for now, I think. Yeah, it looks pretty funny. I've seen quite a few funny ones online. Obviously people are getting more creative now that it's becoming a necessity. But you have to think, like, people in China, they wear them all the time when they're poorly so they don't spread the germs. Maybe like it's something that the world should do. When you're ill, wear a mask. When I worked on the wards, you'd have to, sometimes if you were going into one of the like quarantine rooms, because they have quarantine rooms on the wards, you would have to literally gown up from head to toe. You'd have to put a mask on, goggles on, you'd have to obviously put like gloves on, masks, and then you'd put like aprons that cover nearly your whole body. You would have to cover from head to toe. But I think that sometimes it can't make the patient feel very good that people are coming in and they're literally arming themselves from head to toe to come in and see you. I don't know if this looks right with a red chest. I kind of regret it. I'm going to give them little rosy cheeks. Aww. Such cute little birdies. They've even got little eyebrows. How cute. I really can't believe how fast this year's gone by. It's crazy fast. Like, I mean, it's probably been a good thing because of all the drama of this year, but it's gone really fast. I was thinking of doing it blue as well. Like on Cinderella. Is it Cinderella or Snow White? I think it's Cinderella. Little blue and white birdies. I've done one blue before in another book, but I wanted to make these into little robins, but I don't think it looks right now. Sharpen this a bit. Bluebird of Paradise. Aww. Do the little bird seeds actually. Yeah, that way around this way.
Trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be on me. Faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me.
Bluebird of Happiness. Still sounding really good. Bluebird of Paradise.
I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me.
Baby, I'm on hiatus. Where's my little harbor? Where is it? Found you. To be. Do you think? Thanks. I'm not sure I like it. I don't think I've really done birds that often. The blue birds that I did were the first ones I've done, I think. But I can't remember. I'm not very good at animals altogether. I actually have the animal edition that Colouring Heaven did. The recent one with all the different animals in it. And I haven't touched any of the animals because they intimidate me. Might end up coming in enough and try and finish this one tomorrow. It's taken me quite a while.
Drunk, I've never seen you clearer than now. We're flying high, floating somewhere up in the clouds. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real, cause when we're doing our thing, we're like wheels that won't stop turning. So take me on a trip, 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 now trip, trip, trip. Oh, flick that switch, kill the lights. Oh, wasted. City lights are shining so bright. All these empty faces, we don't care about them tonight. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real, cause when we're doing our thing, we're the wheels that won't stop turning. I know we're acting stupid, we're being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish, but I feel so young. Just go a little crazy and lose it. I don't care if we're dumb, it's the only way we know how to do it. You make me feel so young. Oh, 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 so take me on a trip, 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 trip. Oh, flick that switch, kill the lights. I know we're acting stupid, we're being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish, but I feel so young. Just go a little crazy and lose it. I don't care if we're dumb.
How dare you? You're so brave. I actually don't like colouring people either. I really like colouring food for some reason. I think what I'm going to do though is colour the other bird tomorrow and hopefully nearly the rest of it tomorrow, if not all of it. But I'm going to start earlier in the day. It's about 9 o'clock at night here. So I'm going to end it for today and be back on tomorrow. So thank you so much to everyone who has joined in on the stream today, and thank you, Kelly, for keeping me company all the way through. It's been really nice chatting with you again, and I'll be back tomorrow. So good night or good day to everybody.